Tman Sports welcomes you live to the birthplace of speed. Tonight, the 5th running of the Daytona 200. It's one of the biggest and most sought-after races in MRL. Radiant looking to defend his Daytona win, and some rookies looking to prove themselves. Others looking to get it over with. Tman Sports proudly presents the Daytona 200 for the MRL Nextel Cup Series at the Daytona International Speedway. I'm here with Yummy and Coma sitting in the Tman pit box as we wait for the Daytona 200 to get underway. Now, how excited are you guys to finally get this season started?
Oh man, we've been waiting all off season. We've done tons of
Tman Sports welcomes you live to the birthplace of speed. Tonight, the 5th running of the Daytona 200. It's one of the biggest and most sought-after races in MRL. Radiant looking to defend his Daytona win, and some rookies looking to prove themselves. Others looking to get it over with. Tman Sports proudly presents the Daytona 200 for the MRL Nextel Cup Series at the Daytona International Speedway. I'm here with Yummy and Coma sitting in the Tman pit box as we wait for the Daytona 200 to get underway. Now, how excited are you guys to finally get this season started?
Oh man, we've been waiting all off season. We've done tons of tests. We've done tryouts, and now we just got done with the clash and the duels, got the lineup ready, and we are finally getting underway. Very excited to get started here.
Yeah, I'm very excited as well. It was probably one of our longer off seasons that we've had throughout the history of MRL, and everything's finally in place. I get to take a bit more of a step back instead of constant work on the cars, so I'm excited to just get the cars out and on track.
And what other place to start the season off other than Daytona? Now, Daytona is one of the few tracks that has a high line, and from what we've seen, we haven't actually really seen drivers use it too much. We saw it in the second practice, or the first practice for the Nextel guys, but are we actually going to see the high line being used during the race?
Well, Casual brought up a good point in our communications for the Nextel series. He said that draft cancels out the outside lane speed boost, which is why people couldn't make it. Yummy, can you confirm that?
This is the first time I've been made aware of it, because through everything I've seen, that shouldn't be the case, but
Because that could be the reason why people don't really get the run on the outside, because it just doesn't stack. It's either one or the other. You either get draft or you get the high line. So maybe that's the reason why you're not seeing the high line so much.
I have to look into it.
You know, that could explain why we saw the high line being used in practice, but not in the shootout. Maybe something broke. We'll have to see for the Daytona 200 now. Brand new cars for the Nextel and Nationwide, guys, if you couldn't tell. And these new cars are the turn and brake cars we've been teasing the entirety of the offseason. They have tire wear as well, a whole new system in place for the Daytona 200. And Coma, would you say that these cars are significantly harder to drive than the ones before?
Oh, well, I mean, considering I was only able to practice in D1, yes, they're a lot more challenging and a lot more punishing. But as when it comes to race product, I honestly can't really give any input because I never raced in D1. Considering the setups were fairly the same in D2, these are definitely the biggest change in my opinion is the mid-corner adjustments. In the old cars, once you hit your entry, your corner's kind of set, like besides mini adjustments. Whereas in these new cars, considering we have turn and brake and acceleration, you can adjust mid-corner just fine. I mean, you can go up a lane, you can coast to get to the bottom more. I mean, there's a lot more things you can do with it, but that also means there's a lot more things that can go wrong. And with this low acceleration, if you get your corner wrong, it's going to punish you really hard.
Yeah, just to add on to kind of what Coma's adding, I mean, we're going to see a lot of lap times be a lot closer than it was last season, and it's going to look on paper that everybody's really close together. I mean, that's what we're kind of seeing in practice and throughout testing that we've seen. But the range in which that you have to be in to make a move to go for the pass, that shrunk substantially. So it's going to look smaller in terms of spread, but it's going to feel a lot bigger.
And off of that, the Daytona 200 has historically had more cautions than most other races. Last season only having 7, but the two seasons before that having up to 12. With the cars being more challenging, do you guys think we're going to have more cautions?
Well, the Daytona 100 didn't really have that many cautions, and then the duels had about, I think,
It
one to
was,
two
I think it
cautions
was
each.
one in the first shootout and two in the second one.
Right, so that's three, and then the whole pack is going to be together. So I would say minimum we have six, but honestly, with how aggressive these guys are and with how much more you can move with these setups, I think we might see a few slip ups and more towards like the 8 or 9, maybe even 10 range. Yummy, what are your thoughts?
Well, I actually think the exact opposite. I think we're going to see historic lows for Daytona. Hopefully I don't jinx it, but with a lot of these guys, I think the big worry is going to be towards the rear of the field. Unfortunately, there's going to be a lot of new guys that are going to be a bit anxious to really get up and out there. Of course, we have Maddie subbing for Logic in the 7. Unfortunately, Logic has had some issues in the family this week, and we wish him the best and the recovery for everybody involved. But Maddie will be subbing for him in the 7. I've got some worries with him. He got penalized during the shootouts. I could see him getting a few penalties during the race, and I think it's just going to be drivers like those, the younger drivers who want to get their name out there. They're going to go too hard, too early, and they're going to be the ones that bring out these big cautions. But in all honesty, I don't see that many happening. I think 7, 8 is the max. But realistically, we're probably looking to 5 and 6.
Already with that, Coma, you got to go get prepared for this race. Let's go down to William, who is talking with Casual.
Yeah, wish me luck. Don't jinx me.
We'll try.
Hello, MRL. I'm here with Casual. Just won the second shootout race here at Daytona. And how are you expecting to perform at the race later today?
I think it'll be pretty good. Me, like us in the LSR gang, have a pretty good teamwork figured out. We've got now 3 drivers in the race. Could be 4 if people leave and we're able to get a sub in. But I think if we work together, we'll hopefully get one of us in victory lane.
Good, sounds good. Yeah, I saw you guys were working together. You did quite well in the shootout race as well. Are you thinking you're going to carry that your momentum from the shootout race into the actual race, or is it going to falter?
I think we'll be able to carry some of the momentum because I think generally as long as you can hold your line and don't do anything stupid, and hopefully no one else does anything stupid, you'll be able to do okay. And it's going to be a long race anyway, so you just have to stay consistent and know how to push.
I agree. I definitely agree. And you were just talking about your team, good teamwork and all that. What do you think about your team's chances for placing, like scoring points, and just throughout the season and just this race to be in general?
I think we're going to do pretty good. This is the first year. I mean, for me and Ginty, we're both rookies. So we have 2 new faces at LSR, but me and Ginty have previously worked together. We raced together in D2. Me and CH have worked together a couple times. So I think we're going to be a very good cohesive unit despite the lack of nanners for most weekends. But with CH being a championship contender and me and Ginty hopefully being able to make good rookie showings, we'll be able to make up for it in full.
Gotcha. And on that note about Nanners being gone, how is everything at LSR? Has the culture changed at all, or is everything just smooth sailing without Nanners there?
I think it's relatively smooth sailing because we just generally, me, Ginty, CH have like good enough chemistry to be able to work together and coordinate both on and off the track. And I think we'll be able to continue running like a well-oiled machine.
Gotcha. All right. Thank you, Casual, for your time. I think that'll be it for today's interview.
Alrighty, thank you, William. Now, Yummy, 3 rookies coming in, 1 returning. What kind of impact do you think that these drivers are going to have this season?
In terms of impact, I don't think we're going to see a huge shakeup with this. I mean, besides with Coma. Coma is probably the biggest shakeup out of these 4 guys coming up. Ginty and Casual, they're both respectful drivers. I mean, Casual just won his shootout, starting second for the 200 today.
Yeah, and Ginty won the Clash. So both of the so far the 2 new rookies have a win. So, or
Yeah.
excluding Coma, but I mean this isn't one of his tracks. So
they've got some things left to prove, but they're coming in hot. So I don't know, we'll see. But in terms of overall shakeups, I don't think this will completely change the dynamic of the Cup Series, but it adds some fresh new faces for us to enjoy.
Yeah, and for Dan, do you think this is Dan's redemption, or is he just gonna be one of the cars on track?
In all honesty, I think he's just going to be one of those cars on track.
Maybe we're back to season 3 with him. All right, we've kind of been mentioning it, but practice is going to be kind of entirely redone for the season. There's going to be 2 practice sessions. The only times you can practice with the cars is going to be in those sessions. So this is going to challenge everyone to now have to figure out the cars within those sessions, and they're only about a couple hours long. Yama, do you care to explain all the different little things about it?
Yeah, so with the new rules, I mean, we've seen it during testing that just putting drivers out on track that haven't really practiced, it resulted in some caution fests. So trying to work out how to go about it, we've decided to go this route. Some drivers don't like it, some drivers love it. But the fact of the matter is it's here to stay. Both divisions get just, I think it is, let me do the math real quick, 130 minutes total of practice before they have to go out for qualifying and then the race. So drivers who are going to be able to more naturally adapt are going to have a big advantage over others. And additionally, say drivers just got one track figured out. Well, good for them, but everybody else is going to have to either figure it out or get stuck behind them.
Now, I think this is going to play a major role this season. I mean, some drivers can barely even show up to these races, and now they're going to have to show up to a practice session and be able to learn these cars. And with them being so complicated, we'll have to see what that plans out for the rest of the season. Now, some breaking news here for Daytona. Nanners, not at home. He's going to miss half of the season. He's going to show up around Indianapolis, but this is some major news.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the Indianapolis stretch, for those of you who are unaware, 7th and 8th race of the MRL Nextel series is going to be at Indianapolis, the road course and the oval, of course, and Nanners is not slated to return until around that point, so he'll be missing quite a few races, including his home race in Texas. He's on vacation, of course, enjoying that championship money, I get that, but maybe a bit too well. I don't think we'll be seeing much of him in terms of a title threat this season. May come back and get a win or two, but in terms of a championship, Nanners is out of the question.
I mean, he's returning to some of his best tracks. He's got wins at the oval and the road course configuration of Indianapolis. Let's go ahead and talk to last season's Daytona 200 winner and third in points last season, Radiant.
Good evening on MRL. I'm here with Radiant. Last year's Daytona winner, and been sitting on pole for 2 years now. Just won it. And what are your plans going into this Daytona race today?
Well, I obviously plan on winning, but the way to get there, I believe, is sitting. It's different from what I've been doing in the past. I'm gonna try to sit back in the pack for like about half the race, and then try to work my way up from there. But passing has been pretty hard here, so I might have to reevaluate that going into the race. But yeah, that's the plan, at least right now, before the race, is to just sit back in the pack, wait for everything to happen ahead of me, and then charge forward.
Sounds like a plan. And as I said previously, those 2 poles, sitting on pole for 2 years in a row, does that make your confidence go up much higher, or are you just staying humble, waiting for everything to happen?
I wouldn't say my confidence is that much higher. I mean, yeah, I've been on pole 2 years in a row here, but it is Daytona. It's still a super speedway. It's still restrictor plate racing, and it is still very much a crapshoot, depending on who wins it.
Gotcha. Are you feeling confident about a championship run this season? I know you were pretty close last season, being I believe it was third in the standings. Maybe convert that into a first place this season.
Well, again, I was pretty close to it last season, but I'm not going into the season with any preconceived notions of I'm going to challenge for the championship. Even if I just get one win, I'll be happy with that. It's more of just I'm taking it race by race this season. I'm not looking for a championship at season's end, but if all the pieces fall into place for that, then that's what I'll be hunting for.
All right, sounds like a plan, man. But I think that'll be all for the interview. Thank you, Radiant, for your time.
Thank you again, William. Good luck to Radiant out there. I mean, he won this race from the pole last season. I mean, do you think he can actually do it again?
I think he could. Radiant is really good around the super speedways. I mean, I think he's got to win at both Talladega and Daytona. I'm expecting him to do well this weekend, but in terms of winning, I mean, it's Daytona. You can never tell till the white flag. So he could be in the position to do it. He'd be the first driver in the MRL Cup Series to win the Daytona 200 twice. So far, nobody's been able to be a repeat winner here.
Mm-hmm. Now, let's move on to the points. The points have been slightly changed for this season. One of the biggest changes being DNF points for going like a fourth and halfway through the race. I mean, do you want to explain a little bit of what that means, or what it could impact?
Yeah. So this is kind of a notion back to our season 2 days. I mean, those of you guys that were there for it will understand kind of where this has come from. But if you finish a fourth, or if you finish a quarter of the race and something comes up and you can't finish the rest, and then you could be awarded some points. Up to I think, yeah, up to 3 points for finishing a quarter way through the race, and then if you make it halfway through, same deal. Well, then you can be awarded up to 6 points. Now, those both comes with asterisks. If you're DNFing from a position that would award less points than what you'd be getting from that, then you'd get the points that you would have been awarded if you finished in that position.
Alrighty. Well, an underdog has not won a Daytona race in the Nextel Cup Series. Do you think that's going to change this season? I mean, who would you even consider an underdog for the Daytona 200?
Now, this is a tough one on who you would say consider to be an underdog. I'd say drivers like Junior or Genty Casual, um, drivers who maybe don't find as much success or are just entering the Cup Series. Uh, I consider those to be kind of underdogs, but your big names like CH Alpha, Radiant, Nanners. I mean, Nanners won't be here, but Avento. Those are your big dogs. Those are out of those people. I feel like we're gonna see one of those wins. One of those guys win and take it home today.
Something to note is that only rookies have won here at Daytona this week. We'll see if the Daytona 200 continues its trend. All right, let's move into the predictions for the Daytona 200. Yummy, who do you think is going to win the Daytona 200?
For the Daytona 200, I'm liking what LSR is putting down. They've been working together really well. So if I'm going to pick anyone, it's going to be out of that camp. And out of those, I mean, previous seasons, all this, yada, yada, yada. I'm going to go with CH Fan. I think CH Fan starts his season off strong. He's been talking about wanting to win this season for a while, all throughout this off season. So I'm expecting him to come into this race hungry for that win. And I think with his lucky shot into the shootout, that he's going to be able to bring it home.
I'm going to go with the same team, different driver. The winner of the clash, Genty. Genty's been insanely fast through these speed weeks, and he's been leading most of the races that he's been a part of. And I will not be surprised if he's leading at the end for the Daytona 200. Alrighty, qualifying has already been set. We'll be right back with the Daytona 200 right here on Tman Sports. Stay with us. Welcome everybody to the Daytona International Speedway, where the Daytona 200 is just about to get underway. I am your host, Tman, and I am getting extremely excited for tonight's race as some last-second drama has picked up. We'll get you informed in just a moment, as practice has just about ended. And the drivers will, practice has just now ended, and the drivers will get about a 5-minute period of relaxation. The race starting exactly at 8 o'clock. So we'll explain the last-minute breaking story, and it's involving second place points in an MRL champion, Avento, possibly missing his first ever race. This is the first time he's possibly ever missed a race. And this is going to give Barry a chance to become, this is going to give Barry a chance to actually race in the 200. So again, Avento unfortunately not being able to be here. He's got 4 minutes, and Barry, you can see very excited, almost kind of wishing for his teammate not to show up. As then he will be able to continue his streak of racing in the Daytona 200. As Barry, one of the last driver from season 1, he's still here. And welcome everybody as we have a 3-minute break between now and the race. As everyone gets in game. Hello, Yummy.
Hello.
So Avento's still not here. He has how long until he has to be here? 2 minutes?
7:05.
7:05. So you're giving another 5-minute break. Just giving another 5-minute break.
There's the 5-minute time between the practice session and the 200 because the official event has not started yet.
Right.
So he has 5 minutes after the event starts to get in
Okay.
here.
So the driver's getting about 10 minutes to just maybe calm some nerves, get ready for this big race, the first race of Season 5. 2 minutes until the event start time. Radiant, if you're streaming your POV, just DM me the link whenever you go live. And any other drivers, if you can, go ahead, stream on YouTube. That'd be greatly appreciated. Not Twitch, as I can't rewind on Twitch, but YouTube. I already have yours, Coma. But thank you. I don't know. I don't even remember where you posted it. I just saw that you posted it somewhere.
Tman Sports pace car.
Where is it? I need to see it.
It's in the entry turn 1.
Oh, that's really far away. Let me just... You're not even in it. Get in it. Get in the pace car. Let me rejoin.
El Bozo.
Better to get it done now than to figure it out during the race. Okay. Okay, you can get out of it now. Okay. You can get out of it now. Please get out of the pace car. Thank you. It's so loud. Got our own pace car. Isn't that great? For the Daytona 200, it's a custom pace car. I still haven't paid you for it.
Nope.
You never sent me a link though.
Yeah.
So, you know, while we have just this last remaining 5 minutes, let's admire this pace car. The template was not fun to use. I will say that. Again, Tman Sports proudly presents the Daytona 200 for the MRL Nextel Cup Series here at Daytona International Speedway. It is one of the biggest races and one of the most hyped up events for the MRL season. Glad you're with us here on Tman Sports. And we're just giving the drivers the extra 5 minutes to get themselves ready. Let's go over the let's go over the starting lineup. We'll just go over it real quick. We'll go over it again right before they go green. So the starting lineup on the pole, Radiant for the second season in a row, is going to get the pole for the Daytona 200. Let me get open my notes. Casual in the 0, first Daytona 200, gets and it's in a great spot, second place. Avento unable to make it tonight, or is looking like it's going to be unable to make it tonight, but Avento a Daytona 200 winner. William, this is his first appearance in the Daytona 200. Alpha, his best finish in the Daytona 200 is 7th. And Coma, this is his first Daytona 200. Ginty, same with him, first appearance here. Dan, interesting. Dan's got an interesting record here. His best finish here, 3rd. Jay right after him. His best finish here is also 7th. CH Fan in the number 48. He was 5th in this race last season. Hedge, this is his first hopefully full-length appearance in the Daytona 200. He was here last season, but had to leave early. And Junior, he was the Season 3 runner-up in this race. Here and in the back we have Q. Q, his best finish here is 12th. And then Matt subbing for Logic. Matt having a grid drop. But Matt won the Daytona 100 here just last night. So a strong field here tonight. Let's take a look at the stats for tonight's race. 80 laps, 200 miles. 25 to 30 laps for your fuel window, and pit speed for the super speedways is 100 studs per second. Got to go 1 stud per second under that to not speed. So technically 99, but it's set at 100. And we'll go over all this information again as the race starts. Again, just giving the drivers 1 more minute until we start lining up. Let me check. Radiant. Yep, everything is working.
Cool.
Alrighty.
Alright, I hope everybody's here.
And we should be ready on my end. Interesting.
Okay, let's start lining up.
Oh,
Radiant, you will be starting on pole position.
Barry, the answer is yes.
Casual, you will be starting 2nd. William will be starting 3rd. Alpha will be starting 4th. Coma 5th. Ginty 6th. Dan 7th. Jay 8th. CH Fan 9th. Hedge 10th. Junior Smith 11th. Q 12th. Barry 13th. And Maddie 14th.
And unfortunately, this is Avento's first missed race in his career in MRL. Barry will be able to take the last spot And this will be his 5th Daytona 200. Only driver in the field to make all 5 the Daytona 200s, as they kind of struggle to line up here. How many laps of pacing are you doing?
1 full lap of pacing.
Okay, so you will be crossing the line.
Yes.
Okay. Take a look through the field. Lots of names, some new, some old. I have started recording. Don't need to remind me.
Ginty should be behind Coma. Jay, you are behind Dan. Okay, so it should be Radiant, Casual, William, Alpha, Coma, Ginty, Dan, Jay, CH, Hedge, Junior, Q, Barry, Matt.
So Dan, fill in behind the 4-car as best as you can. Are we going pacing?
Okay, we'll start rolling so everybody can help start getting lined up. Base speed's 120.
The full field. Let's go over the qualifying order for tonight's race. I mean, we just went over it, but let's go over some stats. I said we would. On the pole for the 2nd time in a row, Radiant won this race last season, looking to win from the pole once again. Casual, this is his first Daytona 200. He's one of the rookies, and Avento unable to make it tonight. William, this is his first appearance in the Daytona 200. Alpha, his best finish, 7th. Coma, his first Daytona 200 as well. Ginty, he's another one of those rookies. He'll be starting right there in 6th. Dan, his best finish here is 3rd. And Jay, his best finish, 7th. Moving on to CH Fan, he finished 5th last season. Hedge, his first, hopefully, full appearance in a Daytona 200. It's here last season, but unfortunately had to leave. Is he going to be going down pit road? No. Okay, we're good. Okay, he's scaring me. And Junior, the season 3 runner-up in this race. Hugh, his best finish is 12th in the Daytona 200, and Matt will be subbing for Logic again. Best of feelings to Logic and his family. Hoping that everyone comes out okay. Let's take a look at our track facts tonight. Our race analysis here. 80 laps, 200 miles around Daytona International Speedway. Fuel window is 25 to 30 laps. Drivers have limited pit stops. Got to remember that. And the pit speed, 100 studs per second. We've been seeing that drivers have struggled a little bit to get on pit road. And it looks like speeding has been mostly been fixed throughout the field. One of our big storylines is the rookies this season. Casual winning his shootout, getting 2nd place. Ginty winning the Clash. Coma starting there in 5th, the D2 champion. All 3 looking very promising. In a full field. We have the max amount of cars allowed in tonight's race. Vento's only hope is that someone leaves before lap 45 so he can get in, but we'll see if that happens. Looks like they're still struggling to stay in a line back there. They get settled out. 14 of the best row racers with the high line being fixed. Looking forward to seeing a lot of action tonight.
Single file, please. Going green.
This car makes the hard left turn. Radiant to the restart zone. The Daytona 200 is underway. An equal start for pretty much everybody. Radiant and Casual start to pull away a little bit. A little bit contact there with Dan and Homa. As everyone single file down the back straightaway. We haven't mentioned it, but the high line seems has to have fixed itself with a little bit of a tweak for the cars. As Jay up to the high line. Casual getting stuck on the outside. Now it looks like Genty's going to get caught on the inside. Try to put the nose where it wasn't able to. He's going to drop back significantly. That's weird. Why is it? There we go.
A long race.
It's going to be, yeah, a long race. Drivers just staying on the inside, not going to the outside. Just keeping it single file. Big pushes here up front. A little bit of contact there in the back with Junior and Q. Junior staying up on the high side, hits the wall. Everyone hugging that bottom. Casual out of line, maybe looking for his teammate to help him out. Make some moves to the front. He'll just shuffle back in though, through the tri-oval. Radiant continuing the lead. Ooh, stack up. 3 wide.
Casual, let's not shove people down, please.
We're gonna go back to 2 wide. Coma leading the outside lane. Dan right behind him.
I know, but he kept on going down.
Looks like the car's gonna shuffle up a little bit going into 3. Dan will drop back behind Hedge.
That was such a big train. These cars are going to be going the fastest they have been all weekend.
Now, if they were doing it on the high side, they could get maybe the fastest speed possible. Jay up to the high line.
Second lane form.
Right now, just with 3 drivers, but more will tend up there as it is technically the faster lane. Just hard to work up there. Ooh, here, William. Oh, Radiant pushing down the 67 out of turn 2. Alpha's gonna get caught. All right, looked like actually their bumpers got caught together. Jay currently the only car on the high line now. Radiant and William holding on 1-2. Casual back to 3rd. Ooh, Radiant getting caught under the line, gets back up without troubles. As now the LSR teammates maybe looking to the outside. Whoa! Genty and CHRAN get caught to each other. Genty getting caught under the line. He's going to have to drop back and not cause an issue. Oh! Gets caught with Hedge. As they're going to be 3, almost 4 wide in the back. They're going to be 4 wide in the back. Q dropping out. Does not want to cause a wreck this early into the race. It's now 2 packs maybe looking to form. Still 3 wide back there. William and CHRAN looking to the outside. They want to get back in though. Not using the fullest potential, but William gets a good run off of turn 2. Is he going to be the second leader? Not going to have the run through the tri-oval. See, CHRAN up to help his teammate CHRAN. This when the high line starts to form. Oh, William getting caught up towards the wall. He's going to get caught all the way up there. 3 wide. Now Dan looking to the middle. Radiant having to now block 3 lanes. Ooh, Hedge getting caught under the line. Comes back up, gets in the mat a little bit. So Alpha now filters in the second. Big pack Oh, Hedge getting caught under the double yellow, 4 wide with Casual up there on the top. They go back to 3. Oh my goodness, big pack here in the middle. They're still 4 wide. Now they go back to 3. Ooh, CH-Fan and Hedge getting caught together there. Hedge will have to drop back quite a bit again. Barry now to 3rd, Coma in 4th, Matt to 5th. 3 cars. 5 cars kind of pull away from the main pack. Lots of big pushes though. Alpha's car's looking a little uneasy with how much speed they're carrying. As now Barry puts his nose in, Alpha will shove him down. But Barry to fill in the spot. Barry to 2nd, 3 wide for 3rd. Matt giving a push to that 88 Sunny D Ford Taurus. Coma will fall in right behind Alpha. And he'll slide right back to the inside, making sure Ginty doesn't get that inside lane. And oh, Coma! Oh, no. Getting caught under the line, thought he had room, and there wasn't much of room there. Datron looking to the inside of Dan, 3 wide here for 4th. Ooh, Barry going up the racetrack, brings Matt with him. He will come back down. Matt will get caught up on the high side as it's now really starting to form. Ooh, Matt cannot hold his line, comes back up, almost gets into Dan. And now Coma getting caught up on the outside. And just barely gets back in. Junior getting caught. Oh, he's gonna have to drop back way back. Yep. It's a bad spot.
Oh.
Yeah, and
that might be him out of draft.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be able to recover from that. Oh man, bumper locks maybe happening here up front with Coma and CH-Fan. Jay having to get out of line. Coma looking, followed just behind his Tman Motorsports teammate. Max still trying to figure out the high line. Q and Hedge, the only ones up there. Radiant so far has led all of the laps. Oh, now CH-Fan gonna get caught up on the outside. He's got 2 of his teammates right behind him though. And they're gonna go 3 wide. Barry to the outside, Coma looking to help. Whoa, CH-Fan. That's gonna really hurt Ginty. He'll drop back 2 positions as now the outside lane looking to start to form. Gotta remember where that outside lane actually is though. And these drivers will not be taking advantage of where the high line is. But Barry will lead the lap. That'll be the 2nd driver tonight to lead a lap. There's still 2 by 2, and then you got a 3 wide. Jay getting caught in the middle. And there they go. Now they're using the outside lane. Radiant still holding it on the inside. But the outside lane's gonna get a big run coming out of 2. You got two teammates there in the front and then 2 teammates behind them. Jay getting caught out of line. Dan will fill the spot. And hard to work together on that outside lane as Barry starting to drop back a little bit. Oh! Big check up here for Dan. Matt looking under the line. Oh, he's gonna get into Barry. Just went a little bit too under the line for Matt. Almost takes out Barry. And that inside lane seeming mostly dominant. But outside lane showing speed.
They've just got to make it work.
It's so hard to work up there, though. You gotta be really, consistent with how lane you're staying, and you gotta really be able to hold your line. As William and Matt, oh, Matt pushing down the 67, gets Casual into the apron. And whoa, there they go again, William and Casual.
Black flag for the 7. Grid drop. Excessive shoving to be served next restart.
Oh, casual, just gonna shove right back on the racetrack.
And grid drop for the 0. Reckless driving. Same penalty.
Genty looking to make it 3 wide. Hedge will try to get back in line. Not able to do it though. Is Jay sitting and saying, whoa, Alpha getting caught up on everybody there.
Two penalties.
Yeah, penalties definitely going to be a lot more strict. Now here we go, 3 wide for the lead. Radiant getting caught up in the highlight. Whoa, Hedge.
Pop, pop.
4 wide, 5 wide in the back. They settle it out. Q diving. Uh-oh. Is that a dead car? Q
That
flying
is
into pit
a
lane.
dead car.
Yep. Luckily in the pit lane though. So it looks like we'll stay green at 14. Genty in the lead. Barry getting back past Dan. Alpha sitting in second. Barry looking to the inside. Alpha now on the outside. Big push here on the inside as you got the 3 LSR cars all down there. Genty getting caught up there. Is going to be able to hold the inside though.
Q's power went out.
Oh no.
TH, that's a bit too low.
So they're gonna go 4 wide again. These cars, you know, they don't mind going 4 wide, it seems like. They continue to go 4 wide. Now back to 3. They all settle it out. Genty remaining the leader. Barry sitting in second. Matt to third. Radiant right now sitting on the inside, about 4th. It's outside lane again, trying to work together. So now, theoretically, if Aventa wanted to come back, unless...
Not yet.
Not yet. Not yet?
Not yet.
Barry with Matt on the outside looking to take the lead. You have to really work together up there. Matt getting caught in the middle. Genty, nowhere really for him to go. He's starting to swerve up there. Is that Highland going to work together? Matt's going to stick towards the middle. Then cuts up in front of Coma, gets him into the wall.
He kills the Highline's momentum.
Yeah.
Didn't get that first trigger.
Oh, Barry comes down. Radiant getting caught under the double yellow. He's going to have to fall back. Try to get back up, but William wasn't budging. That's the thing about that Highlines. You have to really work together. Is now William. Don't push down that 13 car, man. Oh, there he goes. Up and into the field. Can they? No, that's not going to be a save. Caution.
This will be our race back.
Genty will get the race back. Dan will get second.
Slow down on the backstretch.
Why is it not disappearing? There he goes.
Slow down. Slow down.
You know, I kind of saw that one coming.
Yeah.
And I'm going to probably see a penalty coming as well.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Give me a
Let's take a look and watch the 67 Dodge. Bright red car, sitting second in line. Gets caught up out of line and then just continues to kind of push down that 13 car. CH fan stuck on the apron. He can't go anywhere. And William continues to push down, and that's just going to go right up into the field. He's the only car really involved here. Definitely scrambled up the pack, though. Not sure where Matt was going.
That'll be a grid drop for the 67. Self-serving, pretty much.
Now, how many
Okay.
pit stops do these drivers have?
Go pacing. They've got 4. Max of 4.
Yeah, so 4 pit stops. We're 17 laps into a... hold on.
Come on.
Let's see.
A space.
Give him a break. I mean, these cars take forever to line up. Let's see. Looking at this, we're in a 25 to 30 fuel window. We're on lap 17. The question is for these drivers is, do you pit?
Hedge is AFK.
Oh, he's going to be a dead car.
All right, Hedge, hurry up, get back up here.
Can't go AFK in these races.
Pits are closed this time.
We'll take a slow motion look here.
– 16 laps. First caution. Doing good.
Oh, Matt. Uh-oh. Then, yeah. No, he just lagged. Okay. But yeah, again, you can't... Late block is going to be one of those things tonight. You just can't do it. It's going to be resulting in penalties and... Don't want to be disqualified.
Barry, please keep in mind of where Q's car is, because I put it in a spot for him to grab and go, but he has yet to come and grab and go.
How long does you have to wait? Or how long does Avento have to wait until he can possibly join?
Well, the moment I see something from Q, if his power's back on or not. If it's still out, then... Let me check. How long has it been? It's like right
He's
down.
typing in communications right now. Oh.
Sorry.
It appears to still be out right now.
Well, if Avento were to join right now, it's been 5 minutes, 6 minutes, so... Pits are open this time for any takers.
Lap 18, just entering that fuel window. So far, haven't seen much from the high line. We've seen it work a couple of times, but it's just inside lane's just so much easier to work with.
Yeah.
Outside lane's faster. Just gotta be smart with it, and you also just gotta actually use it. We've seen a lot of drivers just not they go to the outside, but they're not getting the high line. Barry, I don't recommend passing anybody. That's gonna be another rule.
Yep. Do not pass anybody entering pits.
Looks like Barry is going to be the, currently right now, only car. Yeah, and Barry is going to be the only car to pit. In a limit of 4 pit stops. Barry said, bruh.
I think he was expecting somebody else to join him.
It's a little early. Yeah, but Barry, be careful of the 56 car. I mean, it's not like it's going to matter. Oh, give it a little tap.
Yeah, I'll move it when I get pace car back in.
Vento's still not online. And Barry will be exiting pit lane.
Quick stop.
Maybe just a splash of fuel. And it's a super speedway, so tire wear is not going to be a big factor.
Yep. Grid drops. People need to start serving them here. 0, 7, 67. You all will be starting at the back of the field.
Let Barry
Behind
pass.
Barry.
Yoko, yep. Barry's saying full can and right side tires, so a quick stop for him. And Barry will pass those 3 cars and fill in right behind Junior. And it looks like we might be able to go green this time.
Yeah.
If they can keep it in a straight line. Gotta remember that. They gotta be able to do that.
Serving. But can LSR take all 3? That's the question today.
We will see. Oh, Alpha out of line. He gets caught back up. Causes a little bit of a mess up. Race car comes in. There we go.
Green flag.
We're back green. Genty lead him off. Oh, Radiant. Oh, it's a slow. Oh, man. A jumbled mix for a startup here. Genty's going to be pulling away as they're 4 wide mid-pack. They get back down to 3 wide. Looked like someone was slowing that restart. Tman will lead the pack as Genty way out front. Currently the only drivers on the high line. Coma and Matt. Dan getting caught up now. He's going to be in the middle. He'll dive up to the high line. Oh, gets caught up with Coma. Coma had such a run. Genty now.
Line, please.
Oh, Genty trying to thread a needle here. Whoa, there goes Radiant and Hedge.
Let's not late block, please.
Oh my goodness. Almost a caution. Now, we've been saying you might want to dive. You don't want to dive just to the outside as it's dangerous, but in this case, you can watch the 82. Oh, he just got a little tap there from Radiant, and that's probably what sent that car around. Alpha getting stuck up on the high side. Genty continuing the lead. Big freight train into turn 1. Whoa! Almost happened there again. Now they'll go 3 wide here. Deep in the pack.
Damn it, metal.
Tman sitting here in second, Matt in third. Bowman now up to 4th. Although he's got William to his inside, and he's gonna late block. Slams Casual. They'll go 3 wide, now back to 2. Jay now to 4th. Oma Jr. Casual looking to maybe try to make the outside lane work as they now go 3 wide. Barry on the inside. Genty continuing to lead. 22 laps complete. Whoa, there goes CHFan and Matt. Jay will fill in with, as well as William. They're going to get stuck on the high side. Barry up to maybe look to help. No, he'll come back down.
That incident between Radiant and Hedge has dragged Radiant out of draft range as well.
Yeah, that's what those late blocks will do. They don't cause a caution.
Looking at it didn't really look like a late block.
Or just those bumpers, really.
Yeah, it looked like they kind of what we've been seeing quite a few times over the weekend is just 2 cars trying to fill the same spot. They get on each other's quarter panels and around they go.
Barry getting shuffled. Trying to control that car. He's now moved his way to 4th as Dan's going to go up the racetrack going into turn 1. Seems like he hasn't figured out how to stay on the inside. CHFan hugging Coma's quarter panel. I mean, that's not really where you want to be on the high side. Whoa, Casual and Junior. He'll come back up. Those quarter panels, they're sensitive. Genty getting moved up the line. He's going to try to push William down. Not enough room. Barry going up the racetrack a little bit. He'll fall back in line. William to the lead. Oh, and he's going to turn in early. Oh, and that's going to just kill Barry's line. He's going to have to go to the high side. Oh, he's going to try to... Oh, Coma's going to let him in on the inside. Loses a bunch of momentum there on the inside, but Barry able to fill in now in 4th. Coma getting stuck in the middle. able to come back down. Oh, Barry going up the racetrack. Coma's gonna sacrifice his line. Is now that outside lane maybe starting to form a little bit. So far, just 3 cars. Alpha way up the racetrack is gonna drag Barry with him, and they're gonna come
Alpha.
back down.
Barry.
Barry also coming back down. That'll get Jay onto the apron. He's swerving all over the place. 3 wide for second, right behind Matt. CH-Man will drop behind Alpha. Barry able to keep it on the inside. Matt continuing to stay up front. Hasn't really found success for the lead yet. Is now Junior out of draft range. Not sure what happened to him. But William getting
in it with the casual. Just over
yeah.
time. Barry.
Yeah, he can't continue to keep pushing those drivers down. That'll result in those penalties. Oh, William again! This time
Hey, keep it
Barry's gonna
together.
get caught up with it.
But Barry's gonna lose a lot of speed.
Coma making sure that they don't go out of draft range. He'll sacrifice himself.
Take a look at what happened there. Just another.
Another one of
bumper
those bumper things. And not casual. William getting caught a little under the line. Jay fills in just enough to where it turns around that car. Unfortunately causes almost a wreck.
If I had to guess, it's probably the high speeds contributing to the larger amount of them that we're seeing.
Alpha's
tonight.
gonna have to be careful here, getting caught under the line in the tri-oval. Gonna kick up Jay. Casual getting caught up on the outside as the front pack gets smaller and smaller. Currently missing 3 cars.
Now, one thing to keep in mind is when are they gonna pit?
That's right. I mean, we're right on the end of that first pit cycle. Maybe some teams starting to formulate when they're going to go in. Currently, whoa! Big block up there. That'll send Genty right to the back. Matt able to hold it out on the outside lane, but he's got not much help there. He's got Dan now. So he starts to fall back. CH-Fan now getting caught up there. William maybe back to the lead. Genty falls back in line. Right around 6th place. Now Alpha and Jay, they're gonna get caught up. Jay
Alpha
will be able
this
to.
lap.
Well, if he's kind of in a bad spot, the pit. They're gonna go 4 wide as he's dropping back. Oh, this ain't gonna be good.
Bit early.
Oh, he's gonna kill Casuals. They're 3 wide here for a second. Williams gonna late block right in front of the field. Can he save it? He will.
saves it.
Alpha, the 7 did not want to pit. 6 cars coming in. None of them
Everybody
speed.
coming in.
Oh yeah, and everyone in the back as well. That'll make 9 cars pitting. It's gonna be chaos down this pit road. Rookies with the easy spot. Is Coma's pit box broken?
Uh-oh.
I think Coma's pit box is broken.
Genty
Shuffling
forced
through
himself
his.
out of the car. Or out of the box. Same with Alpha.
Looks like maybe a short pit for a lot of these drivers. Just get fuel and maybe some right side tires. Oh. Genty will beat them off of pit road. We should really make a quote Instagram. Barry going to be the only car to stay out. Everyone else will come in. But oh no, Coma
sped into pits.
Coma will have a drive-through, and he's gonna have to just use Williams' pit box as his is broken. Jay and Matt also coming in. As Barry is currently the only car to stay out, and he's lapped Radiant and Hedge. Currently right behind Dan. In the main group, Ginty leads William second, Alpha third. Barry's on a really interesting pit strategy here. Jay sticking it up on the high side. Coma's going to stay in the apron. Matt's just going to come up right in front of the field. So now Matt will be leading this group. Coma. Yeah, he's just sticking on the apron. I mean, there's not much to gain here.
He'll have to serve the drive-through.
Yeah. Again, you got Barry.
There. Yeah, he's all the way back there.
Yeah, but he's the leader.
Yeah,
And he
he's
pit-
with the second group.
Yeah, he's with that rear pack. Everyone else pit on. He pit on lap 16. Everyone else here around lap 32, 31.
Coma coming in for his drive-through.
Don't speed this time.
Coma, since your pit box broke, just use sponges.
Coma will be going
Future
down pit
reference.
lane.
Yeah, I know. But like for future reference.
It's front group.
Because Williams is still racing.
Right. Matt continuing to lead this front group. Barry still has not pit. He leads the second group.
But you know what? I was right. We saw green flag stops.
Look at that. Oh, hit the mic. This mix, you know, green flag pit runs really does mix up this field. Avento exiting the party right now. So, Yummy, what lap does he have until right now?
Who?
Avento.
Barry? Oh, Avento. 45.
He's got 10 laps until he can't come up and he can't race. Because we still haven't heard, I believe Q's power is still out. And oh man, it's getting a little dicey up here in the front pack.
William.
There they go again.
And I think
William, don't do it. Oh, he did it. He late blocked again.
drive-through for the 67.
Oh, and Matt.
They save
Save it. Oh my goodness.
it. Drive-through for the 67. Excessive shoving.
Oh, and yes. Oh man. How did he keep it?
They backed out and
Oh my
they
goodness.
kept it going.
I mean, he's gonna come back on the
you
track.
gotta tell Alpha. You have to tell William he has a drive-through.
Look at that. It's still sideways, and then gets it. Yeah, Williams, I think he's got that 1 lap leeway, and now he's got to come in this time, or... Oh, boy. Don't need to see a car getting parked this early into the season. Second packing, a little bit dicey. I believe they got another car that joined them back there. Nope, there's
Yep.
still just 4.
They're still their group. William needs to serve his penalty this lap.
Will he come in? Yep, he will.
There you go.
But he doesn't. Is he gonna speed though? Oh, yeah, he is.
And William has sped into pits. He will have to do another drive-through.
That is way too fast coming in. Not even no doubt in my mind that was gonna be a speeding penalty with how he came into the pit lane. Casual will get stuck on the outside lane. Now only 6 cars in this front group, and whoa, Jay and Ginty getting caught. Again, those quarter panels they're sensitive. Oh man, yeah, Hey, not even close. Some drivers like to call them ARCA brakes. But here's the replay on that. Just, oof, flying in. So Barry's next pit stop's going to be around, let's see, it was on 16. Gonna be around, now to within 5 laps. He's probably gonna need a really quick stop.
Oh yeah. We are almost halfway through the race. Can you believe that?
I mean, it's
It's like both of my predictions might come true.
right. Oh my goodness.
Not jinx it.
William goes through the pits and does not speed this time. He will probably be 1.5 laps down.
I think it
Very-
might be 2.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What in the world? And there he goes. Yeah, he'll be 2 laps down.
It's not LePage. Thank you.
Matt and Jay on the high side working together.
Friends, I do believe.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah,
Well,
are they?
they were.
Didn't hurt Matt too much, but you just gotta remember that these drivers need to hold that inside line or hold their line. They gotta hold their line.
Where'd my cursor go? Oh, there we go.
Oh, Barry got out of line there at the back. Almost thought he was pitting. I was like, oh, that was a little late to start pitting. 6 into 4. William 2 laps down. Dan, the last car in the lead lap. Losing with just 9. Vento just about 4 laps until he can get in. Oh, car's getting caught under the line. They're gonna go up the racetrack. Matt able to come back down, but Jay will just go right to the back. The 3 LSR cars up here in this front group.
Yep, they seem to have practiced their pit stops well.
We are now halfway, or we were halfway. Past halfway.
Only one caution.
I wasn't gonna say it.
I will.
Junior's starting to lose a little bit of the draft on that rear pack. Ginty out of line. CH then leaving room for Casual to drop back, but Ginty will just go to the back. It's only 7th place, technically. And Avento will not be making it back. So Avento will miss his first race in his now 4th season here in MRL.
53 starts.
It's a pretty good attendance record.
Starts. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Okay. And that'll be a black flag for this one. Excessive shoving. Good drop.
Yeah, you just gotta give room. Can't hog the lane when you don't have it. Here's just another example. Watch the Monster Energy car on the top there. Kind of goes up the racetrack, Casual fills it in, and then just... You know, if you lose that lane, you gotta give it up. You can't come back down like that. Oop, that's not front
Let's
group.
stay above the yellow, please.
Oh. Matt pushing down drivers. That get Jitsi upside
that's a
down. Oops. Oh. That might be a penalty.
And we'll have to wait and see.
Currently, oh, this is a savior for Barry's. Now he can pit without having to worry about.
That might have kept Ginty a lap down.
Might have. I don't. Well, yeah, we'll have to see. I don't know if he's gonna be blamed for. It depends who's getting blamed for the caution. There goes the front and rear group.
Hey, if your name is on the leaderboard, stop. If your name's not, keep going. So, everybody but Barry, Dan, and Conway, Ginty.
You guys got to keep going. That wasn't the race back, wasn't it? Or was it? Hold on.
If your name's on the leaderboard.
Well, everyone's name's on there. You got to specify the time.
If you don't have a time next to your leaderboard besides Barry, then you gotta keep going.
So that includes you.
Matt, go.
This
Dumbass.
is- No, Barry stays, right? Alright, start going now, Barry.
No.
Or not. Oh, wait, no, don't go.
Line up.
Well, that's gonna mix up the running order.
And Ginty will be stuck a lap down.
Yep. So Ginty will be the blame for the caution, or is that not? The
He will
rule?
be. He's involved in the cause of the caution.
Okay, so it's not if you're blamed for it, but it's.
You're involved in the caution. Junior's game crashed. Uh-oh.
Oh, wonderful.
Perfect timing.
All right, let's take a look. And so they're gonna go 3 wide here. Jay fills in the inside. Matt though is gonna come back down, gets into Ginty, who's gonna stop turning and then just goes right up to the wall. I mean, that's kind of how the cars work though. Is once you upset them, they just stop working. So at full speed, it looked, yeah, he could start turning there at the end, but there's not much he could have done there.
But that'll be a drive-through for the 7 car. Excessive shoving.
Remember, gotta remind that that's gotta be during the green flag run. So we can't do it during pit stops, that don't count.
Doesn't matter if you lagged, you still did it. Okay, Junior was on the lead lap.
Right.
Okay, Hedge, Coma, and William will all be allowed to get 1 lap back. Let's go pacing. Lapped cars go get a lap back, except Ginty. I know you did nothing wrong, but that's how the rule's written. Hedge, Coma, William, get your laps back. Get 1 lap back, I should say.
Roma got his, is going to get his. Edge is not getting his back. Edge, you gotta go around the racetrack. There you go, now you're going. Same with you, William.
Pit road is closed this time.
There they go. William and
I will
Ginty.
let you know, if you do not serve your drive-through this race, you get suspended. If you leave before serving a drive-through, then that is a suspension. And that is cross divisions.
I mean, yeah, I mean, you gotta teach them, right? I mean, MRL is not a very casual league. This is a pretty competitive one, and because it's competitive, you gotta really enforce those rules. And there's gotta be consequences for not following them.
Remember, the Yep, the one will have a grid drop.
And is pit road open this
Pit
time?
road is open this time.
All right. As they
So the
struggle to
one-
figure out- oh, they're gonna.
4
struggle
and
with
the
that.
67 should be starting in the back. The one behind everybody else. I don't know why the 2 dipshits at the back decided to just split off.
I think one of them was Dan. Nope, not Dan. Who is that at the back? Another car I can't even. Oh, it's Hedge. I don't know what Hedge is doing.
Pits are open this time.
Hedge has just been struggling to keep up with the pack now. Under caution.
You have to serve it after the restart lap. So we go green, and then when we come back around, then you serve your drive-through.
Alright, remember no fake
no
outs.
passing. No
See,
passing, no
1,
fake out in the
2.
pits. So it should be single file.
Matt, do not pass the. Don't pass Dan. There you go. Everyone in the back will come in. Barry being the only one in the front.
William, I don't know why you thought that it was a good idea to just pass everybody,
Yep.
but that'll be a pit lane violation.
And it'll be a penalty.
Yep.
Drivers at the back gotta slow down because their pit stop's so early. And oh, Coma's gonna push William into Spongy's spot. Little bit of an oversight. Oh, Matt's doing the same to Hedge. Now Hedge has got to go find a spot that's open. I don't think that pit box is going to work for him. So that might be a pit lane violation there as well. I don't think Junior even got into his pit box until now.
Okay, so Barry, Coma, and Matt, right? And William.
For what?
All fucked up in pits.
I don't
And fucked
think-
somebody over.
I don't think Barry did anything.
Barry hit juniors.
Oh. Then yeah.
So Barry, William, Coma, and Matt will be starting it from the rear. In front of Alpha. Will not be going green this time.
Nope, as they're gonna struggle to figure out. Barry, I'd go to the high side if I were you, but don't kill Dan. Or stay low. Probably just stay low. It's in the corner now. Stay low, stay low! Oh my. Low, Barry, low! That's not low! That's the racing line. Eh, it's fine now. You're good, you're good. Although you guys gotta start catching up.
I mean, we won't be going green this time.
No, of course not. You're good, Barry. You gotta catch up now.
Can Junior pit again? Did he not get fuel? What do you mean his car broke?
Oh, Barry? Hello? Barry, you don't use gas when you're going pace speed. Oh, okay, so trying to save gas. Okay, I get it.
Casual. What do you mean his car broke? I know, but... Well, did he not pit? If he pit for fuel and got fuel, then he just didn't set his tires.
Did he set it before or after going the pit box?
Because if you set your... Yeah, because if you set your values while you're in the pit box, it breaks it.
Oh my god, Alpha said hell in chat. Ban him, ban him, ban him.
No, please don't report. Please no. Okay, we'll be going green this time.
Alright. I love this part. Oh, William, big leg spike there. He's gonna probably Yeah, he's just gonna filter back in at the back, it looks like.
At least he didn't kill the field.
Let's see. Big stack up coming out of turn 4.
Going green, stop swerving.
Oh, and can they get it fixed up before they go green? Yep, they will. All right, here we go. Green flag back out in the air. Everyone grouped up. Jay, slow on the restart again. CH-Fan will pass. Radiant getting stuck 3 wide. Dan on the inside. Oh, Radiant pushing him down. Dan's gonna come back up. Oh, and they're gonna go 4, 5 wide. Oh, that could have been bad. Oh, Barry! Lag spike from him. I'd let that 7 back up if I were you, Barry. It's just a courtesy. There you go.
7.5 drive through, don't forget.
Jay to the inside. Coma trying to get to the inside of Radiant. Not gonna let him by. Look out for the 7.
Oh my god.
Okay, well that's not his fault. That's William.
That's his fault. No,
Is
you
it?
pull off the apron before you slow
Yeah,
down.
That's
It's
true.
fucking Daytona.
So he'll have to go around the racetrack again.
That was a dipstick move. Anyways, black flag for the 5, grid drop, excessive shoving.
Another penalty. Excessive shoving being used a lot tonight.
That was the penalty for late blocking. And there's been a lot of late blocking.
Oh, Casual's gonna have to give up the inside. Almost could have saved it. Barry going shooting up towards the wall.
Number 7, drive through, serve it
There he goes. This time he'll go through.
properly.
Will he speed though? No.
Answer is no. You're not allowed to pit on your drive through.
Radiant back to the lead. He hasn't seen the lead since early in the race. Jay shooting towards the middle. Como right behind him. Alpha third in line. The LSR guy's trying to work up top. Oh, Casual. Leg spike gets caught up in the wall. CH-Fan has to go through the middle.
Who is that in the back?
That's Ginty. Oh, Alpha up, back up on the racetrack, got caught down there. Oh, they
And
saved
that's
it?
precaution, we are racing
saved it,
back.
Okay. What? What happened?
Genty disconnected.
Oh,
That is our race back, slow down. I'll grab
Ooh.
Genty's car. So William will be on the lead lap.
Ginty will stay a lap down. They'll slow down in the back straightaway.
Yeah, William, go ahead and get your lap back now. I have to mark down all the pit stops, so give me a second. Oh my god, where did my fucking cursor go? You know, fun fact. Because I have so many tabs open, I lose my monitor a concerning amount.
I did the cautions for you.
Or, not my monitor, my,
You know, if you get Power Toys, if you spam Control 3 times or 2 times, it'll highlight where your mouse is at.
really?
Yeah. So, yeah.
I'll get that.
And if you have Windows 11, your cursor can just sometimes disappear. Who would have known? Go on, William. Go, 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 go! Let's look through the field. Radiant up front. He's got the grid drop, though, so he'll be heading to the back. Coma here in second. Barry in third. Dan sitting in fourth. Fifth is Hedge. Sixth is Casual. 7 CH-Fan. Then you got Alpha Junior, Matt, who's starting to really test out those penalties there. Jay and Ginty. Ginty will remain a lap down. As he has been involved in the last 2 cautions. So, fortunate for him. looked really strong there at the end. Looked really strong there early in this race. And now is starting to just get caught up with those cautions for the worse. So Genty is at least going to need one more caution before he can get back on the lead lap. And a grid drop for the not the 51, the 5. So he'll be starting in the back, but he'll be leading them right now. Will be pit stops. Is pit road closed this time?
Yes, pit road is closed this time.
Is that another rule change? Because I've noticed that.
Yeah, on the first lap of pacing, pit road is closed.
Okay.
That will be like that for every track.
Well, I'd hope it would be on every track if it's not here.
Have to change Genty's laps. Logic has participated in the 200 before Evento has.
Is that so? Is he in the game?
Yep, he's our pace car driver.
Oh, look at that.
$28 laps to go. I wonder what the trigger is to switch over.
Yeah, right? It's definitely a percentage.
Yeah. It's just what percentage is it?
I'm gonna guess 15.
No, because
No. I don't know.
because a quarter of 80 is 20. It's 35%. Huh.
Interesting. Maybe we'll adjust that number as our races are.
Cool.
I don't know. We'll see.
Pits are open this time. If you're gonna pit this time.
Had quite a few drivers go down last time, but the front of the group did not pit, so.
Here, let's not have everybody simultaneously fuck up their pit stops this time, please. Just be aware that you are not the only one in pit road, unless you are, in which case, lucky you.
You gotta be really mindful of who's in front of you, who's behind you.
Radiant pitting.
Yeah. Like
So
Barry,
Barry.
Dan, Hedge, Alpha, Coma will stay out.
This will be Barry's third stop.
A little worrying as we're still got 28 laps to go.
Yeah, well, it's right
It's
on the
about-
border.
It's about one more pit
He
stop.
could make it stretch. Dan as well.
I mean, Barry still has the last one, so realistically he's fine. But if you want to make your car turn better, or stop better, I think if you hold one of your steering controls. Oh, Hedge with super short pit. Look at a bunch of super short pits here. Hedge will be first off of pit road. William will be fourth. Radiant Barry, Jay, and Junior. Oh, Radiant pulling. Oh, yeah, Radiant with the grid jump. He'll have to go to the back. Not sure what's going on with Jay. He might be stuck at pit speed.
Yeah.
Yep, so
Jay, just turn around and go hit the pit limiter.
means he's somehow messed it up. Let's take a look at the front of the field again. This time, Coma up front. Casual, CH fan, Matt. Genty's still a lap down, though. C's sitting in the 5th spot. Will he remain in that spot, or is he going to have to drop to the back?
Who?
Genty.
You will have to drop to the back.
And you have your pit road guys, Hedge hitting everyone else.
Let's
Those
not
short
do
pits,
that
man.
on my Ginty. Let's do that on a straightaway.
This straightaway would work.
Yep. Nope, you are not going in. Ginty, back. Your lap down.
There he goes. Do not follow him, Hedge. Although, whoa! Ginty will be in front of Radiant.
If anybody's confused as to why Ginty's not getting a lap back, same reason why he's a lap down to begin with. He was involved in the cause of the caution.
Oh, why does that keep popping up? I think every time you change someone's laps, it pops up the list of drivers.
Didn't change anybody's laps though.
Weird, because it just popped up, and I don't think... Did you change any settings?
You know, I have an idea on why it does that.
What's
Because
your-
somebody just joined the game.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, Jay, you'll be in front of Ginty. We should be going green this time.
Yeah, you might want to, get on the gas a little bit there, Jay. Come on. We only got this straight away. And then again, it's in front of the 4 car.
At least he's not killing the field.
I guess. Going slow is better than killing.
True. But Coma out up front for the first time tonight.
Right. I mean, it seems like ever since we had those green flag pit stops that everything's really been changing. Like, there hasn't been a consistent leader. Well, in the early stages of the race, we only had 3 or 4 changes of leader.
Going green this time.
Pace car coming in. Coma leading them to the restart zone. We go back green. 25 laps to go. The Daytona 200. Oh, there's everyone getting a big stack up here in the middle. So everyone gets up to speed. Junior to the outside in the back. Maybe in this last 25 laps we can see that high line starting to get work. Ugh. Ash a little slow going into 3. See if any able to come back in line. Matt getting hung out on the outside. Edge to the outside as well. Looks like he'll try to fill back in. He will. Oh, no. Casual tried to make room, but that pack was sitting there. Coma to the outside. Oh, and they're all going to get locked up. Barry stuck under the line. Dan not giving up the inside. He'll have to give it up. 4 wide for second. Oh, my goodness.
That was close.
Still 4 wide. Can they keep it together going through turn 3? They're still 4 wide. Heads dropping back. Now 5 wide. Oh, there's not enough room.
Oh.
But they keep it mostly together. Still got some incidents.
Be a good drop for the 37. Reckless driving. What lap is it?
22.
16.
Yeah,
50.
not 22. Oh, big wreck.
Everyone goes
Casual
casual.
around. Collects Junior.
That's the caution. That'll bring out the 4th caution.
That's the caution Ginty needed. What in the world happened? Well, they'll be racing back, I believe. Yeah, they'll be racing back. Q saying that he's not going to be able to make it to the rest of the race and that he's going to be on a 2-race vacation, so not a great start to the season for him.
And that is our race back. Slow down for the pace car. Let me take a look at what happened there.
So I'll take a look. Back it up a little bit. Again, casualty, 0 Exalta car on the high side there. What happened with him?
Oh, you know, that's another drive-through for the 7.
Uh-oh. Let's see. Let's watch the 7 car.
You started that event.
I watched the wrong car. Let's
That
see.
was your fault.
Looks under. Comes back up into Alpha. Yeah, just came up into Alpha, and that's what started it. Casual goes around. Big hit there with Junior. That brings out the 4th caution of the night.
One more penalty for the 7, and that's a park.
Oh. There we go.
Okay, pits are closed this time. 4th caution.
You know, park this early in the season just to try to get Logic some points. It'd be really unfortunate and a bad look heading into this season, though. Coming down to 20 laps to go. Tell me, are you gonna make an edit to your favorite to win? Or do you think CHN's still got a
keeping it
great
in there.
chat? Yeah? You think CHN? You know, Ginty had a big run there at the start. It was up front. Unfortunately, had that caution, went a lap down, has had luck ever since, and now is back on the lead lap. This is good for him. But, we'll see if he can come from the back to the front and lead the final lap.
It's got 20 laps to make it happen. I think it'll be 19 on the restart,
Yep,
depending on how fast they can get it back up going.
19 or 18 laps to when we go back green.
Yep, pits are open this time. We're gonna pit this time.
Now, I'm curious. It's been a very interesting pit strategy race as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
I mean, there's 2 different groups that have pit, or there's going to be another group that pits. Like, not everyone goes in at the same time. There's just been different groups.
CH, you've pitted twice, right? No? Okay.
So many cables on my floor.
Double check.
Yeah. All from getting that second computer up. If you, unfortunately, was not able to get the other 3 races this week on the
Barry.
Tman channel, but
Really quick, Barry has one more stop. Jay, Matt, you both have 2. CH and Casual, you both have 3 pits left. Coma, Genty, you have 2 pits left. Dan, Alpha, Hedge, and William have 1. Radiant has 2.
5 cars going down pit lane. Coma, CHN, Junior, Genty, and Casual.
This is Junior's last stop.
Oh, and CHN, luckily Alpha is not pitting, but wrong pit box. I wouldn't hit yours if I were you. That'd be a bad idea. Unless you want to wait another pit cycle.
That's for sure.
CHN will lead him out of pit lane. Radiant, the pole sitter, back up to the front. You know Radiant's hard to pass. Barry's sitting there in second. Matt in third.
Remember,
Alpha
the
in fourth.
37 has a grid drop, but let him pass.
Yeah, 37 of Dan. Dan has actually been doing pretty well tonight. Hasn't really been one to cause too many issues.
Yep, just
Only
kind
that one little
of
incident there.
A lot of things, kind of like what happened to Radiant with his penalty
Right.
with overtime. Picked up two small incidents and bit him in the ass. I think we will be going green. Yep.
All right. We'll be restarting 19 laps to go. Sun's starting to get a little low.
The 7 has a drive-through.
Yep.
Well, good thing the track lights are automatic, so if we need them.
Right? All right, here we go. Radiant to the restart zone. 19 laps to go. Ooh, Radiant almost giving up that inside lane early. Luckily able to come back down and not cause any issue. Matt already looking to the inside. Barry will make sure he doesn't get that spot. Barry's like, you get that drive through. You stay behind me. You're gonna have to go into pits anyway. Alpha now looking to the inside. He'll get shoved under the line. Tries to come back up.
Remember, Matt, you've got a drive-through. Serve it this time. Just not brake on the racing surface. Thank
There
you.
he goes. A little bit hot, but should be fine.
Yep, it's fine. Remember, don't pit on your drive-through.
No, Barry and Barry and Radiant. Oh, Radiant coming back down. Tries to keep his lead, but unfortunately not able to get it. No one using that high line. Oh, he is going to be able to get it. Look at that. Gets a run on the high line where there isn't a high line. But Barry, though, going to be stuck. The only car on the high line right now.
Gonna have to find somewhere to filter in.
Looks like Coma's going to be giving him a lot of room, so he'll probably filter in right into 6th. There he goes. Radiant retains his lead. Single file. Genty the only one on the outside. Hedge to 3rd. Haven't seen him up front that much. He's now looking to maybe battle for that lead. Now, as of late, we've seen Jay be towards the front. We've seen Hedge come back. Still got the drivers that were up front at the start, like Radiant, and whoa, big bumper lock here.
Still a lot of laps left to make a lot of moves happen.
Yep, and Barry's gonna gain about 3 and they're gonna go 4 wide. Oh my goodness. 4 wide for 4th. Jay, a little bit of bumper cars there. Big push here from Coma to Barry. Man, that pace car is loud. Barry back to 3rd. CHN out of line. William will not fill in the spot. It's good to see these drivers giving other drivers a little bit of leeway if they get out of line. It's not always been the case, but it's nice to see. It's a little bit risky, but a little bit of sportsmanship there.
I'd say giving up a risky opportunity.
Oh, and there goes everyone up.
The question is, do you want to maintain your spot or potentially go for a gap that might close very quickly and bring out a caution?
Yeah, that's just risky. Now, looks like Highline's got a lot of drivers on it. Are they going to take advantage of it?
Oh, Alpha swerving.
Not with Alpha being all over the track. And whoa, Casual gets to the 48 around, and he's not going to save it. Uh-oh, what? There we go. Coma getting caught up on the outside. William will fill in. Oh, he's going to push Junior down. And William. And William's got a spot. He can't fill in there now. Now he's got to drop back. Oh, it fills in right there with Dan. A little bit risky. Had a chance to go back in line. Radiant making sure he doesn't. That'll be the 6th caution of the night.
And Evento has joined.
But it's a little bit too late. A little too late.
Logic here.
The race
Logic not here. Slow down on the backstretch.
Oh, man.
have that clipped. Yeah, I did.
5th caution. I think I said 6th, and it's the 5th. One of your predictions, Yummy, not looking like it's gonna come
Not
true.
too hot anymore.
Yeah.
Do you guys know how to use your brakes?
Logic
here.
is not here.
Can you show up in like the next 5 seconds?
4, 3. Nope.
2. Nope.
Okay.
There it is. Yeah, that's unfortunate for casual, but that is a drive-through for reckless driving.
Does this move here? Oh, wow, man. What happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just went straight up, didn't he? Gotta be careful. Even when you think your car's gonna be fine, those quarter panels are so sensitive. Even the slightest of tap there. Got that 48 car around. I mean, he's just sliding up the racetrack, too.
What's a Vento?
Didn't think anything would happen, and boom.
Be the pace car. If I weren't already pacing, I would, but yeah, that's a drive-through for the zero. It. He misjudged it, but fortunately, a costly mistake. Pits are closed this time.
I'm gonna be all right. I'll make an official announcement later, but asking me to commentate will make me angry. Stop asking me to commentate. There's a form. If you want to apply for the media team, there is a form. You can't choose commentating on there right now, but you can leave in the extra notes. Commentator is what you want to do. Fill that out, and then I might think about it. Stop asking me mid-race or whatever, mid-practice or whatever, if you want to commentate, because I'm gonna say no. Fill out the form. If you can't find it, sucks to be you. It's been up for a long time.
Radiant's been up front a lot, so I'd say Radiant.
You responding to
Vento. Yeah. You haven't been dominating, but you've been up front the most out of everybody. We're gonna pit this time.
Bede, the answer is no.
What do you ask?
If you could commentate.
See, now they're gonna harass you about it.
Okay. Well, I'll just ban the word commentate. What are they gonna do now?
It's timed out for like an hour for using the word comment.
Right. Oh, okay.
Okay, we're gonna pit this time. Jay's committed.
Jay is slowing down the entirety of the rear pack. 2 cars will come in, 7 and then 7 and Jay. What in the world? They just forget how to pace for a moment.
And that will be... Where'd my cursor go? Welcome back, Logic.
You totally didn't get smited.
You missed a caution. We're about to go green.
Nag, you're getting muted in YouTube chat. I can't even mute you. God. How about you can time out people? Oh wait, I'm not a moderator. Oops. Hold on,
Nice shot.
let me swap accounts real quick. Let me
There
swap
you
to
go,
the wrong
green.
account.
Hopefully we can stay green. Pace car pulling in.
Here we
Green
go.
flag.
We're back green. Oh, Radiant with a horrible start. He's gonna fill back into third. Oh, almost. It's Alpha around. Looks like, oh man, big cluster here at the back. What in the world? Horrible restart for a lot of people.
Dodge 1, 2, 3. Another thing we haven't really talked about, first season Dodge will be in the Nextel Cup Series.
Yeah, and seemed like a couple teams chose with it, and so we got quite a few Dodges out there. Alpha being one of them. He's leading the race right now. Actually, Dodges are front three. Casual coming in for his drive-through. He did not forget about it. I did. 10 laps to go.
But he's a good boy. I know he can follow the rules. Oh,
Ooh, Gentini and Radiant out of line. They come back up, but oh, that gets Coma out of line. Barry will fill Alpha. Oh my goodness, gotta be careful with those late blocks. Almost goes around in front of the 67. Genty to the outside. Williams staying in line. Only 2 cars on the high side. I think we might be seeing that Highline getting used a little bit more. We have like 5 to go or somewhere around there. I think that's my prediction. Around there, as people are going to start using it. Because it is a faster line. Oh, William again with the late block. This time, Radiant comes up right underneath Barry, and Barry's going to get he's going to get sucked out to the outside. Big break for Barry. Man. And he just worked his way back to the front. Junior
I don't think anybody's going to be giving him space this late into the race.
Oh man. These bumpers. Oh, Junior does it now. Barry does it. They're all going to go up the racetrack.
Oh, there's
man.
four wide.
Oh, man. Can they keep it together? They will. Still 3 wide. Jay leading the group. Oh, gets caught on Matt and breaks him all the way up to the wall. Whoa. Okay, just track bump. We're good. The entirety of the backpack, 2 by 2. Alpha, William, and Radiant still leading the front. Oh, Jay into the wall. You know, Yummy, at this point in the race, is it all about luck, or is there any skill involved at this point?
I think there's a bit of both, right? I mean, you need a bit of skill to take advantage of any luck that you're given.
Yeah, that's true.
But for some, they might need a miracle.
And there goes Barry and Hedge now, both out of line this time. Barry able to recover this time. Hedge is going to be up on that wall.
People are going to stop giving each other as much space as
Oh my
Jimmy
goodness. And you're going to see that happen a little bit more. And oh, CH fan putting the nose where it probably shouldn't be. Luckily doesn't cause a wreck. That's another thing. I mean, yeah, you could fill in the spot. But really, should you? if a car is darting up and hits a car and is going to obviously dart back down, do you really want to fill that spot in?
That's what we were talking about earlier.
Oh, there they go.
Position worth the risk.
William and
then
Alpha.
with coming in this late of the race, the answer might be yes.
I don't know. Do you want to cause a caution? Is my question. 6 laps to go in the Daytona 200. William able to filter back in. Radiant, Ginty, Barry. 3 cars we've seen up front. Oh, Barry getting caught out of line. But CHN down. Oh, and that's going to knock William up to the high line. You know, enough. Oh, Barry is going to block, push down.
Flag for the 88. Good job. Excessive shoving.
You know, at some point, that's going to become that kind of penalty. You know, they have cars on... no, they don't. No more. They have cars up there. They could use the high line. They're just choosing to stick it as close to the bottom as they can. You know, I'm not really understanding it, though. Why drivers just don't use the high line when it'll be faster and hugging the inside.
Because you've got to have somebody up there to help you, and who do you know that's going to commit to that risk?
Well, my
even
point,
with teammates.
Not even that. My point is just why, if you're CHN right now, why even bother with that low line? The high line is just faster. Even alone, it's faster. You have no draft. Sure, you don't have any draft, but just stick on the high side. Don't stick right below someone. You're still gonna, unless you're intentionally dropping back. Staying in the middle or right as close as you can get to the bottom isn't going to be faster, even if you're on your own. The high side is granted, it's not as fast as the low line, but if you're the only car up there.
Around. 4 to go.
Alpha able to make his way back to 3rd. Junior sitting there in 4th.
Ooh,
Now with Alpha to the outside, he's going to be able to maybe take 3rd. I mean, another thing is, I understand if we had side drafting, that would be a perfect reason to stay where they've been racing, but... Oh, there they go. Big
walk up.
Walk up.
Ooh, causing some issues back there.
Matt's under the line. He's trying to get back up. Hedge doesn't want to let him back in. He's going to have to. Alpha will drop back what it looks about maybe 7th or 8th. Oh, my goodness.
3 to go.
Well, they start maybe trying to use that outside lane. Ginty puts his nose in. Radiant's going to push him down. Ginty had 2 tires up above the line, and Radiant's going to start falling back. Ginty to the lead. Dan right behind him. Matt in 3rd.
Oh, Ginty going a bit too low there.
Oh, and he's going to shove Dan up.
Shove it up.
Gotta be careful. You gotta be in control of your car 100% of the time. Little mistakes can cause big impacts.
Ginty's been fast all through speed weeks.
Gonna have to hold him off for another 2 laps as we come across the line. Dan! Oh, bumper cars at the back. Can they keep it together? 2 laps to go. Barry sliding back up on the racetrack. 4 wide in the back. Matt! Big late block here from Ginty. Matt gets slammed into the inside. And now they're going to go again. Oh, and they're going to fly back up onto the racetrack. That might be a penalty. And oh, no, Alpha's around. No, it ain't going to be a penalty. It's going to be a caution. Big stack up in the back.
Boy.
4 wide, 5 wide in the back.
We're
Coma
going to
takes the
overtime.
lead. Barry jumps out of his car. And it's going to affect the entire field as they wreck in the back. Oh my goodness. Barry out of his car.
The big one with 2 to go.
Oh my goodness. Coma will get the race back. I can guarantee that it is not the final lap.
That's for sure.
Oh. Oh my god. How do you jump out of your car?
Let me give my math and penalties.
Hold on, guys. Stop on the back. Okay, stop. Guys, use your seats, fan. Use your damn brakes. Junior, you're not in the fucking lead. Get behind the 38 car. Come on, you guys. We're not in kindergarten. We can line up. Jesus Christ. You guys. You act like you're in kindergarten. All right, let's take a look. I can guarantee I know.
My buddy's getting parked.
I think it's obvious that maybe 2 cars should get a penalty in this one. One of them's getting parked. I am angry. People are being stupid. Get back in line. Take a look. The 4 car and the 7 car. Watch them. Actually, let's go back a little bit. They're wrecking at the back. They're kind of getting under that line. Right here, Ginty gives up the outside lane. Matt's gonna take advantage. Ginty just steers hard left into the 7. And now the classic rule is, if you're under the line, it is your responsibility to come back up safely. And Matt didn't do that, and Ginty made it worse. They're gonna come back up. That gets the 67 involved, which causes the crash at the back. And that's what's gonna bring out the caution. Let's see, it should be back. Okay, is it fixed? No, it's not fixed. There we go. Get rid of that. Oh, what? Oh, and another penalty. So 3 cars are getting penalties here. And oh, one of them's a pretty big one.
Black flags for the 88, the 4, and the 7. The 7 will be parked. The 4 will receive a grid drop, and the 88 will be receiving a drive-through.
For a first-time penalty, that's kind of harsh. Or, no, second penalty, I guess, so yeah. I guess it does just follow with the rules. Oh.
Let's start pacing.
Yeah, Barry is not gonna be winning. Can almost guarantee that.
Pits are closed this time, so it'll be 1, 2, so we 83, 84? We're gonna do 83. We're gonna wing it.
So 3 cars with penalties. Oh, yeah. Okay. The 7
Barry
will
got
be
a
parked.
grid drop. Barry got a grid drop, and then another penalty, so that's a drive-through.
That's for jumping out of his car?
No, that's for killing the fucking field in the trial hole.
What?
Yeah.
He wasn't in his car in the triover.
No, like before the incident in turns 1 and 2.
Oh, what? Hold on.
Because he already had a note for it, and then he did it again, and he hasn't hadn't served a drop.
Alright, you marked it down as 79. I was assuming it's when he jumped out of his car.
No.
Really? I wouldn't. That seems a little harsh. Here's the replay. Barry, I mean, he came up slamming into the field. It didn't cause much of an incident.
He already had a note. It was he already had a note for it though. That's the thing. It's like what happened with Radiant and Dan. It's just Barry hadn't served his grid drop yet, so it's a drive-through.
I mean, he hasn't served his grid up yet.
He hadn't served his grid drop by the time he got the penalty.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because he served it on the 6th caution.
This is the 6th caution.
Oh yeah, this is the 6th caution.
Okay, if you're gonna pit this time.
How about that? I forgot. So it's the caution above the when they served it, not below. Or whatever.
It's just how I mark it down. You're gonna pit this time. Pit lap 84. Oh yeah, you're right.
I think 83 is too low. I don't know.
It is. Is anybody gonna pit? Answer.
No.
Looks like it's gonna be no. Nobody pits, so we'll be going straight green.
I think 84 is what you want. Oh,
Yeah.
almost had it.
Or will it?
No. Oh, wait, yeah.
It'll be 2 to go
Look at
when they
that.
cross the line.
Huh.
First overtime attempt. Three. Overtime attempt limit will always be 3.
Yep.
Look at everybody who's up front. I don't see a single big name up here.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen Jay sitting up in the top 5 for a while. But yeah, every driver that's really been up front is right now in the back. One overtime attempt. Or first overtime attempt. We have 3.
Going green this time. We gotta think Junior was so close to winning it in Season 3. Lost it by a hair. Will he be able to redeem himself here tonight? Jay get his first win.
I mean, they're rooting for him in chat.
Coma as well could win his debut race, being the
think they're-
second driver to have ever done it.
I don't think they are cheering for Coma. Or at least not
Dan.
Bede. Bede is
got
not
Dan
happy
in
that he was up
fourth.
front.
Dan in 4th. He's looking for his first win. Hedge looking to redeem himself from last season. As they're about to go green as
And
they
they-
stack up.
Yep. Our first overtime
Big
attempt.
purple
Coma, Junior, Jay, Dan, and Hedge, your top 5. Green flag. Already cars under that line. And already causing an incident is Jay, and he's gonna almost wreck in front of the field on the straightaway. Remember, car under the line's gotta come back up safely. Oh, and now Williams gonna get a tap. Hedge the second. Coma with a big lead. Dan sitting in 3rd. Coma, Junior on the outside. 3 wide behind them. Remember, Bear's got that drive-through. He's got to serve it this time.
Yep.
We have plenty of room. Cars going up the racetrack. William to the inside. He's moving himself to 3rd. Can they make it to the line without a crash?
Barry going in to serve his drive-through, coming to the white flag.
This race is finalized. Here they go. 3 wide, 4 rows back. Hedge with the late block with William.
He's not gonna let William up.
No, William's gonna let himself up. Hedge will get stuck on the outside. William the second.
Radiant around the outside.
They're gonna try to make that work. Alpha sitting in 3rd, CH fan in 4th. Looking to the inside. Alpha's gonna get caught up on the high side. Will they finally use that high line?
He goes.
Coma
nobody's
off the
with them.
racetrack a little bit as they're now big pack behind Coma and William. And Jinty's around,
goes
big wreck
Jinty.
behind him. Alpha also
Alpha's caught
involved.
up.
And Coma is gonna be the 3rd rookie to win this week and is gonna win the Daytona 200.
Holy shit.
Big pack behind him. And now the wreck crossing the line. It's always the one you don't expect. The
The
driver.
rookies make it 3 for 3.
How about
Debut
that?
race.
The 3 rookies get the 3 wins of Speed Weeks.
Coma becomes the 2nd driver to have ever won his debut race
In the next Cup.
since Hedge in Season 3 at Las Vegas.
Oh my goodness. William will be second, I believe, as a tough break for Ginty and Alpha as they crash right before the line. Junior, third. And it's going to be, well, you're going to have fun trying to determine who's 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th.
Yeah, hold on, let me...
Oh, don't do your burnouts yet.
Now you can cross.
Oh, don't cross it. We'll use free cam. Oh my god, I can't get in the... Here we go. Here we go. Alright, you can do whatever you want now. Kind of ironic, the driver coming into tonight, not looking for the win. He's gonna get the win at...
One. Pretty much the only time he's up front, and then it's at the very end.
I can say in chat that they're not happy. They're being very vocal about this win. Oh my goodness. Can't see. Can't see! Am I gonna find the car? There's the car. Okay, I can't. I'm just gonna use the spectator. Cool. Calm
But
down.
what a race. Only 6 cautions.
7. Oh wait,
No.
yeah, 6.
6.
A new record for the
record
Daytona
is
200.
Yep.
Last season, 7. I guess you were kind of right.
Yeah. Pretty sure I said 5 or 6.
Now Coma in victory lane. He's gonna wield the big trophy. I believe he can unmute himself. I don't know if he can or not.
I don't know.
He cannot. Well, have fun trying to figure out how the interview role works. You're gonna go hit.
He'll have to leave and rejoin.
Yep.
Oh, I hadn't given him the role yet, but okay. And now leave and rejoin.
Okay, one second though. 1 second. They want to see a replay on stream. I'll show you the replay. I do want to see what happened to... Oh, CH fan. Got caught up there. Looks like Hedge put his nose in. CH fan came down. Got collected Ginty, and Ginty collected Alpha right there at the end. But alright, let's go ahead. Talk to our 2024 Season 5 Daytona 200 winner, Coma. How are you feeling?
Oh my god. I don't know if you could tell in my voice, but bro, I am like shaking at every possible point. I came into this race. Everyone who knows me knows I hate these races and I'm really bad at them. So mainly I was trying to help Barry most of the race. I mean, anytime that he possibly like fell out or, you know, got kicked to the outside, I wanted to try and give room for him. And I was just going to be the team player and let him have all the glory. But I mean, 5 to go. Barry made a mistake towards the back. So I was like, all right, let's see what we can do with this. See if we can, you know, get some points because we're the only team besides Bobucks that only had 2 drivers on the grid. Thanks because of Evento and Spongy. You know, no fault to Evento. He just wasn't home, and Spongy's internet, unfortunately, cutting out on him. But 5 to go. Started making my way up. You were saying in the stream you don't really know the main reason people are doing this is the outside. Yes, it's a risk, but it's also much more streamlined and efficient to just stay on the low side and wait for drivers to make mistakes. Because that's how I went from the back to the front so many times. I would just be consistent, and anytime someone made a mistake and went to the top lane, I would just keep taking that spot and taking that spot. And that's really how you move up quick. You can move the outside, but it requires a lot of coordination. And unfortunately, we haven't been driving. You know, we just started the season. People aren't acclimated to it yet, so it was a much safer bet to just use the inside. And so that's what I did. And then we had that massive scuff with Matt and I think Radiant or somebody right in front of me. It cleared the path. Unfortunately, Barry on the race back jumped out of his car, killed the whole field.
man,
And then
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, when I had that restart, the last thing I wanted was that big lead, because if I wasn't careful, they would have just freight trained right by me. So I was really nervous down the backstretch. I tried to let off a bit, let everyone catch up, but I also made sure that they would catch up in the corner so they couldn't get a run on me. And white flag came, and bro, adrenaline just took over and just held the bottom till the end. I mean, God, I was there when it counted, you know.
Are you
So.
surprised that William didn't try to go to the outside there on the short shoot?
No, because he would have needed a train of 3 or 4 to go with him on the very outside, and with its final lap, people are just going to want to push up. So someone could have gone the middle lane, made it 3 wide, and it would have just been a whole mess. So I think he was completely fine with how that race had gone for him previously to just snatch second place. I was the same way.
Spot, right?
Yeah, I had a drive-through, so I mean, I was fine with anything in like the top 5. I was going for points, and then that the the gates of heaven just opened up for me, then I took it and ran with it.
All right. I mean, that's a strong start to the season, in a season where you think you're going to be pretty much up front the entire time. And I mean, would you say that this is your worst track?
Oh, by far. If not this, Talladega. These two are my worst track possible. So, I mean, if I can get some results here, I mean, these were the 2 outliers that I was like, okay, I'm fine with, like, outside top 5, whatever. I mean, if I can be consistent as I say I'm going to be, I've got a shot to be a contender in this thing.
Yeah, I'm
That's our
looking
goal.
for the future. I mean, this is a great start. You're currently, since technically season 1, you're the first rookie, or just the first like underdog in general, to win here at Daytona. I mean, that's kind of surprising, right?
Well,
Usually,
it's always nice to break some stereotypes, prove everyone wrong. Hopefully, my season goes better than the first guy who broke that record with the debut win. We're gonna try not to be the busts of MRL. Sorry, Hedge. But this is already a fairly long interview, and I'm sure you want to do more drivers, so I'm just gonna wrap it up. Thank you, Tman Motorsports, for providing a great car. iRacing for sponsoring us. Thank you, everybody, for a great race. Yummy MRL. Appreciate everyone. I'm glad the season opened up the way it did. I think everything went fairly smoothly. Fairly low caution count, a little high towards the end, but I mean, what more can you ask? We had a great race. Wasn't always a bottom feeder, so I'm just happy the way it turned out.
All right. Let's see. Who do we want to interview next? Okay, so we got 4 people on deck. Let's go. Eeny, meeny, miny. You know what? Junior. Let's get Junior. You're gonna have to leave and rejoin once you have the role. I can't give roles. I hope Yummy's here.
There you go. Junior leaving and join.
You guys are gonna hear, hopefully, Junior talk for the first time on stream.
Alright.
Hello, Junior. 3rd place. How do you think tonight's race went?
It went good. I'd say it's probably like the best Daytona race I've ran here. Oh, in terms of the racing product. I just kind of played it how I always have, run the back, and then at the end I'll just make my moves. And I was second on the final restart, but I lagged, and I fell all the way back, but I somehow got up to 3rd. Yeah, that's tough. I thought I had a chance to win, but congrats to Coma. I'm proud of him because he was my driver last season in D2. So the fact that we have an alumni from that team already won in D1 is pretty cool. So I'm happy for him.
Yeah, a strong start for you too. I mean, that's a podium. Started the season, getting it off pretty well. Will this
Yeah.
will this podium possibly carry through to the next few races?
It could. I mean, look at season 3 when I finished second. Got a shit ton of podiums there, so we'll see. I'm not sure though. It was fun racing though.
All right, let's see, who is all on your team, your AC Racing? I mean, you had your teammate right behind you, Jay, sitting there. Pretty good finish for the team. Do you think AC Racing is going to do well this season?
I think so. We ran really good
Oh,
today.
William got second. Yeah.
Yeah, Willem got second. He was really good. If I was a little closer to him, I might have given him the bump he needed, but I was just too far back out of turn 4. So, but yeah, second and third. I'm not sure where Dan and Hedge finished, but they were good today. I thought they were solid. We worked together really well with Alpha too, so
Jay's on.
keep this up and maybe we'll get that team's first victory.
Right. I mean, Hedge was a little bit towards the back there, but great finish for you and AC Racing. You're just gonna get server muted. We'll unserver mute you guys when we're done. I want to. Radiant, can you talk here, or I don't think you can.
Back. Sorry.
Oh,
Interview, leave, or Radiant, leave and rejoin.
oh, you're over here.
In the ground.
All right. Hello, Radiant. How? I mean, kind of a low finish, but how do you feel after tonight?
Yeah, well, I obviously could have had it there near the end, but kind of got passed by Genty. Had 2 wheels under the line, but I don't necessarily blame him. He was racing for the win just like the rest of us, and couldn't really recover after that, so that's kind of my fault. I don't really feel bad. Don't really feel mad towards anyone. I wasn't really expecting a win here, but it would have just been good, you know?
Right, and you were extremely strong at the beginning of this race. You popped back up there towards the end. Definitely had a really strong run going. Just how Daytona works.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm gonna have to learn this, but who is all on your team?
Me, Logic, and Alpha, but
Right,
Matt
so
was subbing in for Logic today.
yeah, kind of a tough break for the team tonight. Alpha getting involved there at the end, and Matt kind of not playing up the role there for Logic, especially towards the end. Do you think this is just a one occurrence event for All Star Racing, and are they gonna come back next week, or is this? I'm good
we're
at speaking words.
almost certainly going to come back next week. We've got 3 good drivers. Well, maybe 2 good drivers. I'm kind of biased towards myself. But Logic missing the race was a one-off. He'll hopefully be back in the car next week. And Alpha, myself, we just need to pick ourselves up and head into the next race. I believe it's... Hold on. It's Auto Club. We just got to head to Auto Club with our spirits high and with our ambitions high.
Right, and all 3 of the All-Star Racing cars were up front for a good portion of the race. Anything else to add tonight, Radiant?
No, not really. Kind of unfortunate that Alpha was involved in a late race accident there on the white. But I just hope Genty's okay.
Right. All right.
Yeah. Has anybody heard from him?
Oh, I've been hearing a lot from him in comms. Maybe a little bit too much.
I mean, I guess he's okay, right?
Speaking of, let's see if I can give people rolls. I can. Oh, wrong roll. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Did he leave and rejoin? I totally didn't give him moderator for a split second. Where are you, Shinty?
Let's go. I'm a junior.
Oh,
I can one of the people that had moderator for a little bit.
Yeah, ignore that. I'm good at my job. This is the final interview.
Very good.
All right. I did, didn't I already? All right, Genty. Kind of a disappointing finish. Almost going, almost with the sweep. You were definitely strong today. What happened there at the end?
Last lap or before?
Yeah, last
restart?
lap.
Okay, last lap. I don't know. On my view, I was heading straight.
well, that's not
Probably
it.
was gonna push. I was probably gonna push the 67. Maybe he could have gotten to the outside of Coma. Since he didn't have any help behind him besides me until I got. I didn't see it coming. I just saw the wall, and then I
Right.
was dead. And then I died. But it honestly, I feel like I think we're if any race car driver is gonna feel miserable at some point in their careers. And I feel like that's the same thing for a lot of people today. Shame we basically got last place in the on the guys who finished on the lead lap, but it's Daytona, on to next week.
You were definitely
And-
strong throughout today. Go ahead.
I want to say one thing, Nanners. Why didn't you let me use the Dale Earnhardt scheme, man? It could have fit so well.
Wait, you're gonna run a Dale Earnhardt scheme?
It's in comms. Just scroll up. There's the.
Oh.
It was.
Oh,
was a
so that's what
regular
that was.
throwback.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
If you wrecked like that, oh my god. That would have been
Hilarious.
That would have been funny.
I blame Nanners, but congratulations to Coma on the win. The rookie sweep is real. I think Daytona was a strong showing for a lot of people. I think I really don't have anything bad to say about anybody. I think the only person I really ever had an issue with was Matt. Because he trapped me a lap down. He said he was lagging. I don't know how you lag and then slam on the brakes, but okay.
Yeah, Matt, starting the nationwide season strong, but not starting it strong here in the next All Cup series.
Not at all. With like what, 3-2 drive-throughs?
He got parked due to penalty. That's...
I know. But you gotta. Did you ever say the thingy I told you to say?
I did not.
I don't think you did. Did
I
you?
did
Yeah,
not.
that's what I thought. Well, LSR had a strong showing. We could have gotten like a third, maybe fourth place finish there at the end before we both got screwed out of the position there at the end, final corner. And I want to add one more thing. Coma, you say you're bad at super speedways. Do you know how many super speedway races you won in so many other leagues? You keep saying that you're not good at these tracks, but you're always there at the end, sitting in victory lane. So
I don't know if I'd say he's always in victory lane, but he's always up front at the end.
Yeah, but congrats to him winning his debut race. So that on to next week. So
Oh my
hopefully
goodness, CH fan.
What did CH man? What did he do?
Oh, this is a true Dale Earnhardt moment. Oh my god.
Oh my fucking god! It's
That
the
is-
same photo.
Can I pin
It's
that? I'm pinning that. I don't care what you
Shit,
say.
I was a black card too.
Alright, well, thank
It's
you,
so
Genty.
over.
Tough break for this week, but you have a chance to rebound, and you already proved yourself that you can win here at Daytona. It's just wrong race.
Wrong race. On to Talladega, I guess.
Alright, well, I gotta remove the roll before you leave and rejoin. Now you can leave and rejoin. Or not.
Oh.
Okay. I don't know why I clicked on mod view. Alright, that'll be the last interview. I don't want to interview no one else. Yummy, do you have anything to add?
Nothing else besides the usual.
Cool. Alright, it's been a long night. A very long night. Thank you all for sticking around. I'm a little exhausted, if you couldn't tell. But thank you all for sticking around till the end. Right? Oh man. Tell how exhausted I am. I can barely put out a sentence. Make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, push us out there. For Yomi, Coma, William, Hedge, and everyone else that helps us out at Tman Sports and MRL, I've been Tman. Once again, thank you all for watching MRL and Tman Sports. Have a good night.